What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's Monday. I hope you guys all had a great weekend. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about the Scarlet and Violet era booster boxes, what's going on with them in terms of sales volume, how many boxes are listed, and we're also going to take a look at probably a handful of cards, 5 or 6 cards that are doing some interesting things, going through the typical shenanigans on TCG Player, the pumps up and down on some of them, and some of the main cards that we'll look at aren't really getting pumped, but there is clear demand for them and they are increasing in price. So we'll start off by going over the booster boxes, and when we get to a set where an interesting thing is happening with a card, I'll point it out. So SV base, it's still around $245-ish dollars. This week, this box has relinquished an unsubstantial amount of its market price according to TCG Player. It's still in this range where I think it could hit $300 by the end of the year. Now, I think there were maybe a couple more boxes or a couple less boxes listed for this. It was basically negligible. The sales volume on it still kind of in a range where it was over the past month or so. I will say though, just generally looking at the SV era currently, we haven't seen this amount of inventory on the market for a while. I think the last time was probably like back in the middle of August, which even though that was only a couple months ago, that was kind of a period where people probably weren't as confident in the Scarlet and Violet era booster boxes as they were maybe like a month afterwards. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with a lot of these sets over the next couple weeks. But I will point out one box when we get later into the video that actually did very well over the past 7 days on eBay. The sales volume was incredibly high on it, which I thought was very interesting. So SV Base doing its thing. There is actually one card from SV Base doing some interesting things, which is the Grievard from, doesn't look like any illustration line. I think this is just a one-off. Either way, this has moved from around $10 back on October 2nd, and we're now sitting around $22, $23 on TCG Player. Now, recent sales in this range are $18, $19. One up to actually $40 today, $50 yesterday on a card. And I would guess that this is someone just trying to buy out this card because you can see newer sales are back down around $20. But I would imagine this card is going to find a new floor probably higher than $10, maybe in that like 15, 16 range, maybe even if it's only $14, $13, $14, something like that. That's still going to be a decent jump in price for an illustration rare from SV Base. Now, moving on, Paldea Evolved. A lot more Paldea on the market this week compared to last week. Sales volume was slightly down, not by too much though. And a lot of the boxes were coming from like 1 or 2 large sellers. I think Hobbiesville had a decent amount of boxes, and then maybe TNT Sports Cards and one other shop, I think, on eBay. It did relinquish an unsubstantial amount of its market value according to TCG Player over the past 7 days. Still in that 470, 472-ish range. Now moving on, Obsidian Flames. This is a box where I think when we looked at the inventory, still fairly similar to last week. Sales volume, I think, was slightly down on this box. Still sitting around $330, not too much to talk about there. Paradox Rift, this box is starting to come down. You can see here $312, and when you go to the 1 month chart, it actually says $307 now. So that kind of makes sense. If we go look at recent sales on TCG Player, we're getting closer to $250, $260 again. People are definitely taking advantage of this price spike, but it's kind of interesting that we're already back to where this box was basically before it got pumped on September 22nd, which for a lot of these other boxes, they tend to find a little bit higher of a level. So I kind of expected Paradox to be around like $280, maybe $285, but no, we're back down to around $260, $265. There is one interesting card from Paradox that's doing some interesting things. I'm sure some of you guys have actually already seen this because this happened maybe like a week and a half ago at this point. The Morpeko illustration rare ran up to around $55. We're back to around $47 on TCG Player, and recent sales are kind of all over the place, but $40, $50, $39, $39. It's probably closer to $40 at this point. But that, again, that's still a lot higher than where it was at the end of September, around $27, $28. Now moving on, Temporal Forces. There was actually a decent amount of this out there this week. I will say that I think like 90% of the boxes are coming from one seller, which is Hobbiesville. And I think they have their boxes on eBay for like $288, $289, something like that. Decent sales volume, kind of what we expect from Temporal Forces at this point. So it's churning and burning. It's going to take time. And, we could see that expedited if Hobbiesville moves their boxes up and no one else comes to market. After that, Twilight Masquerade, this box is continuing to climb. Kind of makes sense. You have Obsidian Flames around 330. You have these other Esfera boxes like Paradox now joining the 300 club. It makes sense that Twilight would try and separate a little bit from those. The Greninja, which I think I brought up here, is also up to around $375 again, which is great. I think at its high, we were around $400 on the Greninja. We came back down, maybe 410 actually. We came down to around $275. We're now back up $100, so that's doing its thing. And then also the Chansey, which I'm sure a lot of people haven't seen because this happened a couple days ago, moved from around $30-ish. We're now sitting closer to $45. And recent sales from today, 58.72, 57.74, 42, 42, 51 a couple days ago. So it still seems like this illustration rare is on the way up, but maybe it will settle around $50, $55. Who honestly knows? Now moving on, Stellar Crown. This is a box I've been telling you guys every single week. There just is not a lot of Stellar Crown out there, and I've been waiting. Like, it's been probably like 5 or 6 months at this point that I've been tracking all of the Esfera boxes every single day, and there has been no large seller coming onto the market and putting more Stellar Crown up. That again is true for this week. The box was up to around $275 on TCG Player, so continuing to push towards $300, and recent sale from today, $296.95, almost $297. Now, Surging Sparks, this is where things get interesting in my opinion. This box was up to around $300 a week ago, and I think 304 actually at its highest. We're now down to around $285, but when I look at the secondary market, when I look at eBay sales volume, it was the highest it's ever been for Surging Sparks, at least in the time that I've tracked it, by a significant amount. I think it was about 67% higher than last week. So a lot of boxes of Surging were moving over the past 7 days. And it kind of makes sense. I mean, the top cards in the set are on their way back up. I mean, the Pikachu EX is around $350 again. The Latias is getting close to $200. Now, outside of these cards, my Lottic's up to like around 110, but also this card is being pumped now, the Globopus. I think this might be the same artist as the Bubble Mew. I think that name just looks familiar. I could be wrong about that. Maybe that's the reason why it's going crazy. Maybe that's not. I don't know. There could be something else going on here. But either way, this card has moved from around $5 up to around 25 at its peak, $30. We're now back down to around 20. And recent sales from today, you're actually back to around $12. So this didn't last super long, but it probably will still find a higher floor than around $5 USD. Now, Journey Together and then Destined Rivals close out the video. Journey's up to around 260. We've talked about this a lot over the past week. A lot of the cards in that set are doing well. The Lili's Clefairy's up to around 175, 180. You have a couple other cards in there doing decently, like the Zoroark, the Salamence, the Articuno, the Enz Reshiram stamped promos also doing decently. So Journey Together doing its thing, still a decent amount out there. Sales volume, I think, was actually higher than last week. I'm pretty sure Surging Sparks, Journey Together, and then maybe a couple other sets were higher. But Destined Rivals was definitely lower than last week, and the box is down to around $412 again on TCG Player, $410 maybe even, 407 now. Looks like the updated graph as of like 3:20 p.m. PST on Monday, the 6th of October. My guess is that this is actually going to come down a little bit more over the next couple weeks. We did just have the booster boxes restock this morning, I believe, on the Pokemon Center. So I imagine some people who got those at MSRP today are going to quick flip their boxes for around like $350, $400 and just try and get their money out of that. But I imagine those boxes will probably get chewed through fairly quickly. Now, the final thing I want to mention in this video, just a couple more cards doing well. The Mega Evolutions gold cards are actually crushing it. So the Gardevoir, it's up to around $570 on TCG Player, but recent sales from today, actually over $600, and $650 is the most recent sale. And the Lucario, this is up to around $700 on TCG Player, but the most recent sales, you're getting closer to $750 from today. So that's something I just wanted to throw in at the end. I know that's not part of the Esfera block, so we wouldn't really cover it today, but I just thought that was interesting. If you guys got some value out of this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below for the algorithm. It helps out a ton. Also, if you are shopping eBay TCG Player Hobbiesville, I do have affiliate links down below. Free and easy to use at no extra cost to you. It's a great way to support the channel. With all that said, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Stay safe wherever you are in the world, and I'll catch you in the next one.